Hi everybody, we're here today with Field Van. We're in the lovely foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Absolutely beautiful here, not too far from our home base in Fresno, California. Today we're going to go through our Summit Series S1 plan, arguably one of the most iconic floor plans of all time. Behind me is a Mercedes Sprinter 4x4. So this is also one of our most popular vans at the moment, and this one's with a pop top. This plan can be done in a high roof as well, but most commonly paired with a pop top because then it can sleep 4 people pretty nicely. So we're gonna talk about this plan front to back and go through some of the features of the plan. I mean, this plan is really, can be ideal for a whole big group of people. Sometimes I get retired couples that like it, that used to own a Westfalia and love the pop top and love being a little closer to nature and the feeling that a tent gives you. The open space in this is really a key feature to this plan. A lot of people designing vans, they try to cram everything they can into a plan. They don't think about the open space inside. And if it's raining or snowy or cold, or I have a couple people that I met in camp that 4 of us want to hang out inside, this van really allows you to do that and be really comfortable. 2 seats in front, a couch that seats 3 down below. You can easily do a family, mom, dad, 1 kid, 2 kids, and everybody can sleep and be comfortable and have space to move. Really more of what we call a camping plan. So starting in the front, we do have swivel seats. Almost all of our vans either come with swivel seats or we can add them to it, and that allows 4 people to sit kind of in a group area and face each other if you include the back seat here. Typically refrigerator is right behind the driver's seat, I should say. Isotherm 115, 4 cubic foot fridge, but there are several options for that. Our center cabinet is typically storage. This one is equipped with an induction stove. Right below it, you have 2 drawers, typically silverware. I always tell people you gotta have a junk drawer, right? Everybody has a junk drawer in their house. You gotta have somewhere to put the odds and ends. The cabinet below can be storage or can be used to store a portable cassette toilet. Next to that, we have our sink cabinet, which there is some plumbing in there, and there's sometimes some water valves in there that we'll talk about later. There is storage under the sink as well. So we have some outlets in front of the sinks. We have our 110 outlets for household plugs. This is actually our water pump switch. When I flip this on to get water pressure for the sink. And then we do a 12-volt outlet. This is kind of an old style, what people would call a cigarette lighter plug. We do a couple of these in the van because there are some things that still run off that. So there are some portable ice chests that work as refrigerators. There's portable fans. There's a couple things still using cigarette lighter plug. And you can have an adapter for that for just about anything. As we work our way back, there are 2 sliding doors that open into closets. So one has removable shelves. The rear one has both removable shelves and a hanging rod, so it could be used as a hanging closet. Typically in this plan, the water tank is going to be down below there, which we'll look at when we go to the back of the van. And then we have our 3-person bench seat, which folds into a bed. Underneath the rear section of the bed is some storage. It's hard to improve on this plan, but we have been making some improvements here at Field Van. So some of the things we've been doing in all our vans are the dimmable lights. So this has dimmable lights in various areas. So in our ceiling, up in our pop top, towards the rear over the bed, and in our galley shelf are all fully dimmable lights. We're doing that in all our plans now. We've been trying to focus on some of the little things that really make this better. Another really small thing, but what I love, in the back of this van, there is a mesh pocket and a USB outlet right next to the bed. And there's also one in the pop top now. It's really nice to have those little minor conveniences, and we're really trying to hone in on that here at Field Van. So another thing we want to talk about is some of the accessories. So we let you accessorize your van however you want. You can get as many or as few accessories as you want to take on your van, but it's pretty common for most people to do a couple of the features that are on this van. So the awning is one of them. So this is our Fiamma F45S awning. Great awning, really durable, can really increase your living space by having an outdoor living space, not only in the sun, but oftentimes in the rain. You know, vans, you do have kind of a small space inside. It's nice to be able to be out here and be cooking and doing things even in inclement weather or in really hot environments. Most of the vans are also getting solar panels. So this van is equipped with 200 watts of solar. With solar, we're trying really to keep up with what we call the daily needs. So I'm running my fridge, I'm using my outlets, charging devices, running my water pump, lights, things like that. The amount of solar we have on this, as long as you're getting moderate sunlight throughout the day, you're gonna keep up with those needs and be able to camp, for the most part, indefinitely. Some of your higher job items, you get into needing to run the van or do other things to keep up. Those would be lots of induction stove use, air conditioning, things like that. This also has a microwave. Microwave is kind of nice just for heating up leftovers and on the go. And if you have kids, we all know that. Sometimes you're just throwing something together quick and getting on the road. Okay, in the rear of the Summit S1 plan, there's some really nice storage features. So you have a big open area here, which is used for a lot of your outside stuff. So camp chairs, barbecue, things like that you want to easily access and take out and set up at camp. There is a cabinet here which has a subwoofer, and typically we're housing lithium batteries inside of that. This center section can remove if we want it to. So if you're using this at home and you need to take it out to carry something tall or load more gear, you absolutely can. This sofa folds flat to make this the lower bed, which is oftentimes the main sleeping place. Although in this one we do have a pop top, which is really nice to sleep upstairs as well. We do have some additional storage in the doors. So as I move here, we pull these down. This is actually a nice little table if I'm gonna pull things out of here just to set some things and get them out of the way. We have that on both sides. I'm usually used to store some of my hoses and connections, my exterior shower hose, things like that. Moving over, we'll talk about, we have an entire video on the water system, so we won't get too deep into that, but your water valves are accessed through here. Your water pump and tank are here. So this is where you would turn valves on to fill your water. We do have exterior shower, which is standard in all our plans now. So popping this open and putting our hose in, we can use that to have a shower out on the outside. So again, we talked about this plan not having a built-in bathroom being maybe one of the only cons of this plan. We kind of trade that for the open space inside, but we do have portable cassette toilet and we do have exterior shower, so you can still get it done while camping without having to have your full dedicated built-in bathroom in this plan. Really, really nice plan. So that's our Summit Series S1 floor plan. If this van fits your lifestyle, feel free to give us a call at Field Van. Check it out on the website. Check us out on the social media accounts and also on our YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us.